Hey, what's going on, guys? I have a special video today, and I just wanted to say some things that I regret doing when I was younger that I've noticed that actually had a big impact on my life once I started growing up. And all I want to do with this video is to help people out. If I just help one person out, that's okay with me. But all I ask is an open mind and watch this video and really listen to what I have to say. I know I'm not the biggest I know I'm not the best speaker. I'm sure there will be times where I stutter and I pause, and I've tried my best to edit all that stuff out. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, please like, comment, or subscribe. Any of those things help me out. And have a nice day, guys. Enjoy the video. The first one that I could think of top of my head was not paying attention in school and thinking school was very unimportant. I am currently 21 years old, unemployed, and dumb as rocks. And when I mean dumb as rocks, I mean literally dumb as rocks. I can barely do simple addition. I can barely do subtraction. I can barely fucking talk too. You know, when I add, I'm not gonna lie, I either need a calculator or I use my fingers. And maybe that is more normal than I think, but you know, I just wish I paid more attention in school because I am nowhere near the smartest tool in the shed. I'm probably the most dullest tool in the shed. Um, and it's definitely hit a toll on me because there's a lot of good paying jobs that I just can't get, obviously, because I don't have my high school degree. And not saying it's not too late for me to get it, I can still go back and get my GED. But to be honest, I don't really think I have it in me to actually pass and get my diploma. But believe it or not, school is actually very important, and I think everyone should graduate. And I think everyone, even if you're having a really difficult time, try your best to find someone who will genuinely help you and genuinely care and want to see you succeed. If it's either your friend, a teacher, parent, family member, um, I would do your best to finish school. Was controlling my anger. That was one thing that got me in trouble a lot um, throughout my whole life. I've only recently started to control my anger really good, and I've honestly haven't gotten mad in a while. And when I do get mad, it's usually just playing video games, and it's just a small rage, like, ah, god damn it, nothing too serious. But tell you a little story about my anger issues. When I was younger, I used to get in a lot of fights. So we're gonna start off in elementary school. I used to get in a lot of fights, and it got obviously in school. You get in a fight, you get in trouble. So I got in trouble a lot. There was times in elementary school. I want to say it was either second or third grade. I'm pretty sure it was third grade. Almost every single day, for like a month straight, the truancy officer would have to bring me home in the back of his police car, and it was pretty embarrassing. Back then, I thought it was cool because I was young, but you're a little kid. You're in third grade. Well, I was in third grade. You shouldn't be in the back of a police cruiser at that age. It doesn't matter what for, unless the only thing that's really doesn't seem that bad if it's like your parent is a policeman and he was just picking you up and you wanted to sit in the back for some odd ass reason, you know. But I think I would have definitely been a lot happier if I controlled my anger because I wouldn't have lost as many friendships I would have had now. Um, and I think friendships doesn't matter how long they last, but no matter what kind of person that person is, it's always good to have a friend by your side, no matter what the situation is. I've lost a lot of good friends that I know would have had my back on any occasion, but I just didn't fight for them and I just let them slip away. Obviously, being nicer to my parents, but that's more of a it didn't really affect me that bad, but it affected me mentally because I generally there's days where I don't even feel like I'm even a good person for the things I've said and done to my parents when I was way younger. You know, that was when I mean younger, I mean like single digits. You know, once I started getting to my teens, I did mature a little bit more, but I was still pretty pretty immature. But that was one thing that I hope you guys, if anyone's there that is usually like an asshole to their parents, just remember, they're the ones that give you the food on your table and the warm bed that you sleep in every night. And one of the other things, staying away from marijuana. And I know what you're thinking. Most people, like, I'm sure there's gonna be a couple people here watching this that are potheads, and just say, "Oh, weed's not bad at all." Like I have a full-time job and I go home smoke weed, which yes, that's good. And if you are doing that and you are productive, like I look up to you on some real shit. Like that's good. That's really good that you can do that because I can't. And there's a lot of people who are like that. And I suggest, if you are smoking weed and you are noticing that you are losing motivation to go to work or even get out of bed or go outside, um, I would really hope you see that that's happening to you and stop it, or at least make an effort at fixing that, because not a lot of people notice, but it really affects your life. And by burning bridges, I mean only 2 out of like 10 jobs I've had since I got out of high school, well, dropped out of high school. Only 2 of them I actually had a good falling out. And when I mean that, I mean out of those 10 jobs, only 2 of them I didn't no call, no show, and it's never show up again. And that's something I very much regret, because now that I'm older and I'm realizing, hey, like I need a really good job and I want to work hard and prove myself, but it's hard when all the other jobs that I have and all the other jobs and all the other references that I have are no longer probably gonna tell me, hey, this was a good worker, this was a good man, and it kind of sucks. So I really hope none of you guys do any of this stuff that I'm saying in this video. Or not, some of these things that might seem small, but they can have a really big impact in your life. And you don't want to go through life like I did. Not saying I had a super rough life. I had a pretty decent life. I had a normal childhood growing up, picket fence house, kind of picket fence house, but in a trailer park form, But if you grew up poor, don't let that bother you, man. When I was younger, I used to never want anyone to come over my house because I was embarrassed that I lived in a trailer, and I was embarrassed that my house was super small for some reason. And it made me have a lot less few friends, and it just made me have a lot less few friends, and I think that really had a big impact on my life, because most of the time I was just sitting inside playing video games. Honestly, guys, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Maybe there was some things that you noticed yourself doing, and I really encourage you to change if any of the things I said relate to you, because in the end of the day, a lot of those things can catch up. Alright, I'm going to end this video here, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or night.